Today we will have our interview with Smart Italy, founded in 2013 and with its seat in Milan and one office in Rome. Smart Italy counts over 2,000 members, and the majority of them, about 70%, is active in the live performance sectors, which has been strongly affected by the pandemic, and especially in Italy, where the lockdown started already on February 23rd. Okay. And how much are the members of Smart Italy affected by the coronavirus?
A lot, unfortunately, because as you just remembered before, they come mostly from live shows. And since February the 23rd, their activities stopped at all, causing major prejudice to their economic situation. And I have to say that we immediately began to monitor the cancellation of activities, and in the next few days we'll have an assessment of the huge impact of the first month of the coronavirus crisis.
Okay. And what is the Italian government doing? So, what is your sense about the adequacy of the measures adopted by government to face this crisis?
Okay, I would say that our government for sure has to face a situation never seen before, and this is the only excuse that I can find for the inadequacy of the first measures taken. They exclude so many atypical workers that mostly are our members, especially in live shows and in the artistic field. And my feeling is that policymakers simply don't know the reality of this silent and unrepresented crowd of workers, and we are doing our best to join our voice to the one of the unions, of the cooperative movement, and other organizations dealing with social justice and the rights of the workers, to bring that reality to the attention of government.
Yeah. Yeah. And what is Smart Italy doing to support their members?
Again, as I said before, we are trying to keep them post of all measures, but it's not easy because announcements don't always correspond to facts. Or seems to be definitive measures, and instead they have to be discussed in Parliament. Some measures are declined at a regional level, and we try to suggest them the proper solution, of course. Tomorrow we'll have a Zoom aperitivo, so a virtual drink with them, just to hear their voices and to take some suggestions about what is needed in the reopen phase. And next week we'll start the Smart Agora. This is an experiment, online classes given by members for the community of artists and freelancers in Italy, both members and not of Smart.
Oh, very, very interesting initiative.
And
Yeah.
then the truth is that in the first days, I just picked up the phone and I'm trying to phone them and ask, hey, how do you do? Because it was really hard to feel this situation normal.
Yeah. Yes, the corona crisis affected many sectors of the European economy, but could also bring, maybe in the future, some opportunities. So, do you think that the solidarity model of Smart will get more consideration and attention in the future after the crisis?
I hope so. To me, it's evident that our economic and social model is unfit to offer solutions solutions for this big crisis. I fear that this is the last chance for for the Europe in which we believe to show and to be really unite. The COVID emergency is defined as an unprecedented crisis, and maybe that this is the truth. But there is something that makes this crisis similar to the others. And the most vulnerable, the least protected, the least represented are the worst affected. And I think that this time we must not resign ourselves to a foregone conclusion. We cannot accept further growth in inequalities. I read an article in the web, and this journalist wrote that notices that the protective measures which we must continue to adopt are measures of isolation, individuality, and private spaces, but the solution to be adopted on the other hand must be collective, must be inclusive, cooperative, mutualistic, and as someone else said, waiting for the medical solution, the only cure is solidarity. So yes, I hope that the model of SMART will stand, and will overcome this crisis.
Yeah, really, let's hope. Thank you very much for your interesting answers and for your point of view, which is very enriching for us. The last question I would like to ask you is, what is your message for Smart Germany in the Corona crisis?
Recently, I discovered that I realized that many problems, many doubts that we had in the past times in Italy were shared also by other European partners. So I invite you to think that now it's the same. So these are stressful times, and for all of us is the same. We sometimes we don't know how to answer the request of information of our members. It's not your fault. It's normal. You can't know everything. So stay strong, stay united, cooperate. And really we can't come si dice, non possiamo sopportare, non possiamo più, possiamo tolerare, tolerate.
Yeah.
Really we can't tolerate individualism now, so be a team, and think that we are the same team.
Yes, we are all smart. Europe is the same team. Thank you very much, Donato, again, and all the best to you, to your family, and all the smart Italian team. Many greetings from Germany.
Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Bye. Ciao. Ciao, Valentina.
Ciao.